Good morning, students. Today we're continuing our work with identifying place value by increasing or decreasing a number in a specific place value spot. We are also working on adding and subtracting decimals, including currency or money. And we have a couple of story problems where we are adding or subtracting decimals. So for numbers 1 through 4, it says use the number 724,062 and 58 hundredths for each of these exercises. So you're going to want to make sure that you write your number 724,062 and 58 hundredths. And I just leave that at the top of your page, and then you can figure out numbers 1 through 4 with that number. Number 1 says increase the number by 0.07. So increase means add, and so we're going to line up our decimal and we're going to add in 0.07 to our number here. Okay, and we can just do a simple addition, but we're going to go ahead and bring down, remember, bring down that decimal so it stays in the same spot. So we'll put our decimal at the bottom. Okay, 8 plus 7 is equal to 15. Put down your 5, carry your 1, and 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So you have now 65 hundredths. And your other numbers you're not adding anything to, so they're going to stay the same. So you can go ahead and bring them down. And now you have 724,062 and 65 hundredths, and you can write that right on your line for number 1. Number 2 has you decreasing that number by 100,000, so you're going to set up a subtraction problem and make sure you line up your decimal. And when you have 100,000, it's a whole number, so the decimal follows the 100,000. Number 3 says add 8 in the hundredths place, so you're going to do an addition problem and you're going to put 8 in the hundredths place. And number 4 says subtract 2 from the hundredths place, so you're going to set up a subtraction problem and you're going to put 2 in the hundredths place. We're going to move down to numbers 5 through 13, and there's a couple of things I want you to remember when you look at this. Some of them are written as currency or money. Make sure you include the dollar sign or the cent sign, whichever one's appropriate. You also have some that have a measurement in there, and that's meters on a few of them, so make sure you include M in your answer for meters. If you look at number 5, we have $37 plus 45 cents. And so you're going to have to line up the decimals. Remember, $37 is a whole number. Okay, so you have $37, and you can write that as 37.00. And then we're adding to that 45 cents. Well, 45 cents is written as 0.45 or 45 hundredths. And you can go ahead and set up your addition problem. Remember, the decimal lineup is the most important piece. So you can go ahead and bring your decimal down. And 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. 0 plus 4 is equal to 4. 7 plus nothing is 7. And 3 plus nothing is 3. And I'm going to include my dollar sign. So you have, for number 1, $37.45. I want to make sure that you use the space underneath numbers 5 through 13 to make sure that you're lining it up and showing me your work, because I want to be able to see if there's a mistake. And if you don't show your work, then I have a hard time figuring out where things might go wrong or what may have happened. So make sure you line up your work as you complete numbers 6 through 13 on your own. Number 14 says Lena is making curtains and a decorative pillow for her bedroom. She needs 75 hundredths meters of cloth for the pillow and 4 67 hundredths meters for the curtains. How much cloth does she need in all? Well, remember, those keywords are in all, and that tells us that we're going to be completing an addition problem. And so we have 75 hundredths, and we're adding to that 4 67 hundredths. And setting up our addition problem, you can see I lined my decimals up, and the first thing you can do is bring your decimal down. And we have 5 plus 7, which is equal to 12. Put down your 2, carry your 1. We have 7 plus 6, which is equal to 13, plus 1 more is equal to 14. Put down your 4, carry your 1. And then we have 4 plus 1, which is equal to 5. And so your answer is 5 42/100ths, or 5.42, and it's going to be meters of cloth. Please make sure that you include your labels on 14 and 15, and you can go ahead and figure out 15 on your own. When you finish this page, please make sure you take a picture and attach it to your document and turn it in on Teams. Thank you.